Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Hapoel Tel Aviv, Coach Itudis, President Yanai, all the organization. They were a fierce rival in this series, and this gives even more value to our win. Honestly, after game three, I was not too concerned because I was sure that we were not in the right conditions to play after playing on Sunday in the league. We just take a couple of days of preparation, of recovery, and tonight we were up from not the beginning, but end of the first quarter until the end, and we did it with class. I mean, it's obviously, EuroLeague, probably everybody's saying, honestly, it's not my definition, but everybody's saying that this was the toughest EuroLeague ever. Many great teams, 20 teams, very, very intense schedule. And in the last month, we've been in top 4, and we continue being in top 4, and this is extremely valuable for us. It's true that Real Madrid, basically we as a team put back Real Madrid in the place as a club where it should be, but if you analyze the circumstances and how we did it, especially without our most important players, a player like Eddie Tavares, I give extremely high credit to what this team did, and I can say that I'm really proud of what this team has done. There was a consistent growth from September to October to December to February up here. We are first in the league with 5 wins with the second. So this is a strong season. This is a really good season. Obviously, every season has up and downs, and we had our downs as well. But we rebounded as a team. We responded as a team, and now we are in the spot which separates the excellence from all the rest of great teams who try to be there. So once again, time to celebrate, but at the same time, we know who we are. We know that our identity, our history, personal, everyone, and obviously the club history requires to go to Athens and to give a good image of ourselves, to compete and to keep fighting. And this is what, after some well-deserved rest, it is what we are going to do.
Good evening, Coach, and congratulations for being in the Final Four. I would like you to ask about 2 specific players, Theo Maledon and Andres Felipe. What do they bring to the team, and if you can if you can analyze their evolution over the season?
Well, honestly, I don't like to make individual evaluation, especially after this kind of success. This is a team success. Obviously, Theo and Andres are a big part of our team, and they are. Andres has grown a lot from last season to now. During the season, Theo as well. He's in his first year in this kind of demanding situation, and he's just 24. So you got to give credit to both. But said that, obviously, once again, tonight is a night of a big team win, and it's obviously fair to not to make any rankings, right, about our place.
Both, congratulations on making it to the Final Four. Of course, the format is that you will play one game in the final, in the semi-final, and if you win one game in the final, do you expect to have a really strong performance like today from Theo Maledon and maybe Usman Gruba in order for you guys to win when you have played the last half of the game?
I expect, listen, the only way in this situation, I don't know in which situation we will be in the Final Four, but the only way we have is not to have a great performer from 2 players, is to have a great performer from 12 players. So if we will have, let's say, a solid, good or great performer from everyone, then we will have a chance to compete. We competed in this EuroLeague, and I honestly, personally, I was curious to see how this was, and we felt comfortable competing. We obviously lost games, and we won games. We won big games. We lost some stupid game, but overall, we were always extremely competitive, and we gave the image of a team. The image of a team who played together, who improves throughout the season, and this is what we need to carry to the Final Four. Then individually we'll see what's going on. Okay.
Contarme un poco desde dentro cómo han sido estos 8 meses y medio hasta llegar hasta ahora.
Bueno, divertidos, con mucho momento bonito, basta con ver cuántos partidos hemos ganado. Algún momento difícil, ¿no? Desde luego, en una gran temporada siempre hay momentos donde nadie puede jugar bien, siempre todos los partidos, ganar todos los partidos es una estupidez pensarlo, pero sí es cierto que cuando pasa, luego que no lo consigues, sabemos que hay una eco muy grande y tenemos que dejarla decantar y dejarla elevarse, y luego va a bajar, y luego el día siguiente se vuelve a trabajar, y el día siguiente se vuelve a competir, y cada vez hemos respondido como un gran equipo a los momentos menos buenos, a los momentos buenos también, manteniendo sin que a nadie se le subiera el éxito de ganar muchos partidos seguidos a la cabeza. Creo que las dos competiciones más importantes las hemos llevado muy bien. Obviamente todavía estamos no digo en el medio, porque estamos viendo la final del camino. Tenemos muchas ganas de terminar bien y veremos lo que va a ser bien, pero de momento la sensación es de tener orgullo por el trabajo que estamos haciendo y también por la actitud, porque al final hay muchas cosas que también tienen su peso, ¿no? La disciplina, el respeto, la cohesión, el compañerismo, la generosidad, la mejora de los jugadores, todo aspecto que igual no suman victorias directamente, desde fuera son más difíciles por ver y no lo pones en el casillero, ¿no? Pero luego son, creo, lo más importante que tiene que hacer un equipo, e indirectamente luego reportan también buenos resultados.
Si era una obligación de ganar la forma, las conviertes en éxito, ya tienes ese éxito. ¿Ganarla sería?
Ganarla para mí sería un sueño, porque no la he ganado nunca. Ahora mismo nos pilla muy lejos, ¿no?, pensarlo, pero desde luego lo que podemos garantizar, como siempre, de prepararnos bien, de ir con las ideas claras, de tener buenos planes, de tener los jugadores físicamente y mentalmente preparados y luego ir a competir. Sabemos que ahí está lo mejor de lo mejor y que no sé quién encontraremos, pero desde luego van a ser escollos durísimos. Pero mira, yo creo que una vez que tú has llegado a la Final Four, puedes entrar con una sensación de trabajo bien hecho que te tiene que dar confianza, motivación, nunca relajación, pero es bueno tener esa mezcla de hambre y de confianza porque lo estás haciendo bien, que te tiene que motivar y dar convicción de poder hacerlo, seguir haciéndolo bien. Vale, gracias.
I would like to open saying congratulations to Real Madrid for the qualification to Final Four. They were a better team in this series. And they won well deserved. I want to say about ours and keep the positive things of this season, which are many. The way we built the team from the summer with all the circumstances, convincing that something good is happening in Hapoel Tel Aviv basketball department, bringing some very talented players, others with more experience, others with less experience, going through the difficulties without knowing where we're going to play, managing over 4 months to lead this group of great competitors of 20 teams, being in the leading position for almost 4 months and more. Never lost the spot for the playoff, managed to grab a playoff spot, and managed to also secure the next season in EuroLeague without being a shareholder or without having any wild card or without having any guarantees. So this team in EuroLeague has accomplished many things. Obviously, it had left to us a bitter taste because we couldn't go all the way. But that's another lesson. We don't play alone. We have very competitive and well-built and experienced brand names. Some of them, like at least 10, 11 of them, that were below us in the standings, could never reach the playoffs, and we're proud for that. And as a message, we've been proud to represent Hapoel Tel Aviv and in EuroLeague, and we need to stay on the same trajectory, on the same path, on the same page. I want to thank obviously the fans that they had support this, the ownership that made it sustainable and believed on this group, and they keep believing because they want to keep investing. Without them, it's impossible. And obviously all the players that they've been a part of this. Let's don't forget also Tomer Ginat, that it has been injured for a long period. Tyler Ennis, he went to undergo surgery, and all of them, they have helped the team to reach until that spot. All these wins and losses, it's something that we need to inherit for the club for the future in order to keep growing and keep evolving. It was all a good lesson for many of those that they have been first time in such a brutal schedule as EuroLeague has and what EuroLeague demands. And those are the lessons for us to sit and discuss for the future of the club. As last but not least, the journey has to continue. We have a very, very important task to fulfill, which is the championship. Obviously, we have to fly tomorrow and try to gather our pieces in order to concentrate and get into the left games we have in the regular season in Israeli championship. Grab the best possible position and fight and give it all for the championship, which is something that our fans and ours want to bring to Hapoel Tel Aviv. I want to thank everybody and each, but as I said, we still have ongoing mission to accomplish.
Good evening, Coach. You just said how proud of your team you are. How important can be the season that just ended for your team tonight in the future that has to come?
All these wins and losses we have had, all this what I have mentioned, is just something that we're going to keep it and we're going to analyze it even more in order to become smarter and in order to become stronger. The investment in characters, in experience, in good chemistry is something that we need to have for the season to come. It's a little bit more challenging for us because still right now we don't know where we're gonna play, in which city. We hope and we strongly believe that everything is going to be settled and peace will prevail so we can play to Tel Aviv. So that's something that we wish. As this gives me an opportunity to say thank you for all the Bulgarian friends that over here that make it happen for us in both ways, in 2 times actually, because we came back and then we have to come back again over here. So all these are good lessons for us to become smarter, and as I said, the ownership keeps willing and made it sustainable. This only can flourish and evolve for Hapoel Tel Aviv fans and for Israeli basketball.
Coach, not the result you probably wanted, but I want to congratulate you on the season. You guys were against many difficulties. Do you have your observation on this playoff series? Why did you lose to Real Madrid? Was it bad luck with injuries? Was it the fact that Real Madrid is one of the best home teams and you have to go 2-0 after the first 2 games? Do you have any idea what went wrong for you in the series and how you could have done things better?
Obviously, I do have an idea. The question is, thank you for the congratulations, but you ask me like I'm somebody that don't have. I'm running this club, so in the basketball part, so department. So, well, all this that you mentioned, there are factors, and they play their role into final outcome and final result. But I think that we kind of. On the game 1, we came a little bit too late on making adjustments, knowing where the strong parts of Real Madrid are. Their size, their post game, their transition game, their full court pressure, their size team, their experienced team. But I think we kind of gave, with all the respect, of course, to our opponent, because they're very experienced team from 12 players that they've been dressed, like 8 of them, they have won already the title, been in multiple Final Fours. So I think that we kind of slow get into this series on making adjustments. And as you see the series going, you've seen that our adjustments, they were even better and better. We became better, especially in the previous game and also this 4th game. We had our chances. We had a great opener. Even though they were leading by 10 or 11, we were there. We brought the game to 6. We will keep fighting, and that makes us all proud. But it's not enough to win such a team and such a series on the series. So we could have had a better opener on being more consistent on where the strong part of Real Madrid is and try to get them out of their comfort zone. We did not make that happen in most of the games.